Why don't you go back to bed, love?
No, I'm awake now. I'm fine, really. It's just I'm bored out of my brain. I can't wait to get back to work.
Come and sit next to me for a minute.
What?
I want you to think seriously about giving up your job at the prison.
What?
Well, now that you've found a nice young man, it doesn't...
Mum, what's that got to do with me giving up my job?
It's such a dangerous job, darling.
Bill's a policeman. I don't see you telling him to chuck at him.
Well, Bill's a man, so... Dealing with criminals is no job for a woman.
Forget it, Mum. You've got to stop trying to organise my life for me. I'm a big girl now. I can make my own decisions.
While you're living under the same roof as me, I can't help but be concerned.
Well, maybe I'd better move out. Look, I don't want to. It's just that you've got to try and let me live my own life.
Mind my own business, is that what you mean?
No. Just try and understand that we don't always see things the same way.
Hanging in there?
Oh, I'm a tough old bird. Oh, there's another one. Dots, aren't you talking to me?
Do we have something to talk about, Miss Frawley?
Why don't we bury the hatches, Dot? I'm willing to be friends if you are.
And what if I'm not?
I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I suppose I'm just not used to dealing with prisoners. I tend to get on my high horse.
You know, that's a very good idea, Miss Frawley. Why don't you just get on your high horse and go galloping out of here? Do us all a favour.
I was trying to be friendly, Dot.
Yeah, well, don't bother.
However, it's becoming increasingly obvious that what you need is not sympathy, but a few lessons in common courtesy. A little gratitude to those who are doing their best to help you.
What the hell's she on about? How'd you expect me to talk to you when I don't understand a bloody word you say? But he can't even go to the bloody toilet in peace anymore.
I'm afraid the comedy of the situation escapes me, Philip.
Tea and toast. Ray insisted.
Excellent idea. After the night that we've had.
Yes, well, no thanks to me.
What?
I mean, to turn my back on a prisoner in the infirmary of all the stupid, unthinking things to do.
I think it's called overworked and run down. Look, if she hadn't killed herself, it would have been one of the women.
How the department passed her as mentally sound in the first place is beyond me.
Department rang a couple of minutes ago.
And?
The unions agreed to return to work this afternoon.
On whose terms? The department's or the unions?
It seems as though they've come to an agreement about the major demands, the ones that Joan spelled out in her statement to the press. But the department says they're still bickering over the finer points.
I wonder whether Joan's reinstatement is one of those finer points.
Nothing we can do but wait and see. So, once again, thank you all.
I suppose we should be thanking you. We've gained valuable experience.
And I can't speak on behalf of the others, but I'd be prepared to stay around a day or two until things are back to normal.
Well, thanks, but I don't think the union would take too kindly to that.
Oh, yes, we're non-union labor now, aren't we?
Now, as for you two, you'll be rostered off for the rest of the day the minute the afternoon shift reports are
Well,
How about you, Mrs. Reynolds? You'll be off home too, won't you?
Oh, no, I'll stay around till things are back to normal. I think I'm beyond tiredness. How about going down to reception to relieve Rita?
Certainly.
Look, maybe you could help me with something, Meg. There's one of those prisoners I'd like to have a word with before I go. Do you think that might be possible?
Might be. Which one?
Bobby Mitchell.
Ah, yes, of course. You want to tell her about her mother's death, don't you?
Well, yes, if I think she's up to handling it. But basically, I just want her to trust me, you know. Then I might be able to help her.
Right, we'll see what I can do.
Great, I'd appreciate it. Say, have you had a chance to give any thought to our getting together for dinner sometime?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Good. What'll it be? Chinese? Italian?
I'm sorry, I can't, Philip.
Oh, really? I'm quite a nice bloke once you get to know me.
I've never doubted that. It's just that I had a bad experience a couple of months back, and I suppose I'm still getting over it.
Fair enough. So, when you feel that you're over it, if you want to, why don't you give me a call? No strings attached.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hello?
Where's Shane? Oh, at the back. I think Nicky's trying to teach him some new tricks.
Anyone phoned from Wentworth?
I haven't left the house in case they did.
They will. Do you, see me on TV?
Yes, I did.
Well, what did you think?
Do you want the truth?
They say honesty's the best policy.
Well, it sounded to me as though Bolton had put words into your mouth.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I can tell when your heart's not in it.
You're imagining things.
Oh, I don't think so. I've met the likes of Bolton before.
All right. I came to some sort of arrangement with Bolton.
Your side of the deal was to be Bolton's mouthpiece, and in return, he makes sure that you get your job back.
Something like that.
Well, if that's the case, it's a bit odd that Wentworth haven't phoned yet.
I did the only thing I could do.
In that case, there's nothing further to be said.
No, I don't suppose there is. I'll get lunch.
I couldn't believe my luck when I found I was rostered on the first shift back. I feel like I haven't seen you for weeks.
Well, it must be a relief for you. And, you've got an added day's grace. I'm off home as soon as everybody's signed on.
Don't suppose they'll knock back the improved condition.
Or pay.
Hardly seems fair, does it?
I wanted to have a talk to you about something.
Important?
Yeah, well, you could say that. Oh, I guess it can wait. How's morale?
Well, the women are fine. It's like a great cloud has lifted now that Baker's gone. I wish we could say the same for the officers. It's probably a good thing I'm not going to be around for a while. Give them a chance to cool down.
Yeah, well, what about me? I'm not exactly popular either.
Well, I'll tell you what you do. You go straight down to the infirmary and you get Sister to put a whacking great plaster on this wound of yours. And that way they feel too guilty to give you a hard time.
Yeah. Well, I might just do that.
Mind if I come in?
Can't stop you, can I?
Well, you could if you wanted. I haven't got any clout now that the strike is over.
Rack off, then.
You really don't remember me, do you?
Well, of course I bloody remember you. You've been playing screw around here for the last few days.
Think back a couple of years. The guy with the beard down to here. Went by the name of Wolfman.
Of course it's bloody you. Geez, I should have known by the accent.
Yes, well, some habits are hard to drop. You're not going to hold that against me, are you? I'm still an Aussie at heart.
You didn't do too well with me, did you? Hope you did better with the others.
You're still alive. Never had a habit, and you seem to be coping pretty well in here. It's better than I can say for most I tried to help.
They just must have been bigger deadbeats than me.
No. You just made of stronger stuff. Always had some respect for yourself.
Don't know about that. Didn't stop me ending up in here, did it?
Oh, hey. You're not feeling sorry for yourself, are you?
Me? Never.
You reckon you can cope with a bit of bad news?
What is it this time?
It's about your mother.
Yeah, well, she's been bad news ever since I can remember.
She died of cancer about 6 months ago. I didn't know where to find you to let you know.
Well, don't give yourself too hard a time over it. As far as I'm concerned, she's been dead for years.
Look, I know you've always cared, despite what you say. This is just one of those things you have to get sorted out inside yourself. And you've done that, you got friends that can help you.
I haven't got any bloody friends.
Arlene, Myra, Judy, me.
A lot of bloody good you are. Won't be coming back after today.
Look, I'd like to come back and visit you if you'll let me.
You want? Yeah, I'd like it.
Hang in there, kid. See you soon.
If you ask me, Reno was spinning us a load of bull when she said she didn't know if the freak would be back or not.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
I don't know. She's got no reason to lie. I reckon she would have told us if she'd known.
Jeez, they don't waste much time, do they? I counted 8 screws on the way here. Anybody think they work here or something?
You see the freak's ugly face, did you?
Nah, with her and the beast and Reb gone, we might get some peace and quiet round here.
Don't count your chickens. Reb will be back, you can bet on it. Yeah, what if they sent the freak and Keen to Blackmore? That'd be something interesting, wouldn't it?
The evening paper, if you're interested.
Yeah, full of hysterical nonsense about the end of the strike, I dare say.
Front page news. Now, how about you take that milk out and put it in the fridge?
I can. Oh. Do you want to come outside? I taught Nicky a new trick.
Later on, old fellow. Now, off you go. And mix yourself a cold drink while you're out there.
Okay. Come on, fella.
Joan, I'm sorry if I sounded as though I was lecturing you earlier.
Sorry, I lost my temper.
No, I was being very insensitive. I should have realised how upset you were.
Oh, I just feel as I've been walking a tightrope these past weeks. It just all seemed to get on top of me.
Well, don't let it. You've been incredibly strong to date. I'm very proud of you.
You were right, you know. Bolton used me.
I'm confident that you'll come out on top of the Boltons of this world. You just wait and see.
I hope so. Wait there. Hello. Yes. Oh, I see. Yes, that'll be fine. Good. Thank you very much. Solicitor's office. Shane's custody case has been set for next Friday.
Oh, I'm glad. You wanted a quick resolution.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was thinking of pushing off on Friday morning.
Oh, but I thought you'd stay for a couple of weeks at least.
Well, you know what I think of guests who outstay their welcome.
Listen, if I had my way, you would live here. Please stay. I need you.
All right. I'll stay.
Well, once you've signed out, you'll become a normal person again.
You seem quite normal to me.
I feel as though I've been to a week-long party without the fun-filled memories.
Yeah, well, don't try and tell me it's got anything to do with age. I'd be snoring in the corner if I'd been through all this.
Come off it. You weren't exactly out of the wall yourself, you know.
Yeah, well, I felt guilty. It wasn't fair to leave you here coping by yourselves. I didn't achieve much, did I?
Well, see you again.
Okay.
Bye, ladies.
Nice-looking guy.
Yeah, he is.
Shouldn't you be home sleeping? All the troops are back now.
Yes, I guess so. Look, we've got a new admission coming in, Angela Adams. Now, I believe she needs the gentle touch, so could I leave that to you?
Yeah, no worries.
Right, I'll just go and get my things and I'll be on.
Okay. Angela Adams. Thank you. Here's the file. Thank you. Can you stand on that white line, please? Your name is Angela Adams, is that correct?
Yes.
You've been sentenced to 6 weeks imprisonment at Wentworth Detention Centre for forgery. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I didn't know I was doing anything wrong. Really, I didn't.
Well, that's not what the judge seemed to think.
My boyfriend made me do it. He said it was for friends who are away in the country.
It's travelling light. Don't think you'll have much trouble with this one. You make sure you keep away from that bloke when you get out.
Okay. Can I have your jewellery, please? I've got to take you to the showers. It's just one of those rules. Can you look after the desk for me, please?
Oh, it's not fair to lock me up. I didn't know I was doing anything wrong.
I suppose your boyfriend got off scot-free too, did he? Oh, look, 6 weeks isn't too long. Come on.
I'm not going to go in there. I'm frightened.
But nobody's going to hurt you. Come on.
Can I help you with anything?
Sister, I didn't see you there. I just brought in some books and magazines for Rebecca. I brought them from home.
She'll be pleased, I'm sure.
Yes. Well, I suppose we better take them up to her.
Come in. Mrs. Reynolds, this is Angela Adams. Mrs. Reynolds is a prison governor.
Hello, Mrs. Reynolds.
Hello, Angela. Take a seat. Miss Rogers has given you your book of regulations. Any questions? Anything you're not clear on?
The other women, they're going to know that I haven't really done anything wrong, aren't they? I mean, they'll know I'm not one of them.
They'll only know what you're willing to tell them. They're not all in here for murder and armed robbery, you know. Angela, when you say you've done nothing wrong, that's not strictly...
I didn't know it was wrong.
Your record shows that you've been on probation for car theft.
That was the same as this. My boyfriend told me the car belonged to one of his friends.
Do you always believe everything you're told?
Most of the time. I guess I must be pretty stupid, mustn't I?
Naive, perhaps.
The judge said he didn't think I was stupid. He said he didn't think anyone would be that stupid. But you see, I don't lie or be mean to anyone, so I don't expect them to do it to me.
I think the time's come for you to get your head out of the clouds and realize that these things do happen.
I've been trying. I really have.
Well, all you can do is keep on trying. Would you mind waiting outside, please, Angela, in the corridor? I think you'd better keep an eye on her for a while. See she doesn't get taken advantage of.
Yeah, she's certainly no match for the Kelly gang.
That's why I'm putting her in with Desmond. She can protect her. And perhaps teach her a bit of worldliness without the cynicism.
Well, I hope so. She's not going to last very long otherwise.
I've ever known. You all reckon you were record-breaking dancers a few days ago, and now you can't even remember who were the good dancers.
Well, you stopped going on about it. You should have kept a list or something.
I lost it. Oh, well, you can't expect me to do everything. We're just going to have another elimination bout.
I thought it was a load of crap before, Warren, and I still do. You're an idiot.
Well, that's you out. How about you, Jude? All hot to try it again?
Do I have any choice?
That's the spirit. Myra, hold so I can count on you, can't I? Are you all right?
Yeah. Well, we're mates, aren't we? I mean, you told me there was something wrong, wasn't it?
Maybe later when I've figured it out for myself.
Can I have your attention, please, ladies? This is Angela Adams. She'll be joining you for a while. Seeing she's your roommate, can you introduce her, please, Myra?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Myra Desmond. This is Judy Bryant.
Rabbit Warren, nice to meet you. Miss Rogers, did Mr. Cruikshank pass on our thanks for the sponsors?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, any chance of getting some more?
Yeah, I'm certain of it. How's practice session going?
Oh, good. Great.
Well, I'd better be. After all the trouble I've been to, I expect you to set a record or I'll be furious.
And this is Bobby. Oh, and the one who never stops talking. Her real name is Marlene. What do you like to be called? Angela or Angie?
Angel. That's what Mum used to call me.
Okay, and doesn't she call you Angel anymore, sweetheart?
Mum and Dad are dead. I suppose I'm an orphan. They died in an accident when I was 12, you see.
I see.
I didn't get to say goodbye to them or anything, because they'd sent me to Nana's that weekend. Nana passed on a couple of years ago. I've sort of been on my own since then.
That's the saddest story I ever heard in my life.
Well, don't you worry, love. You're not going to be on your own in this place.
Yeah, Jude'll take care of you. Shut up, Lou. She's been real lonely at night since Pixie left. Like some young and fresh, I'm told.
Will you leave it, please?
Bitch.
Good afternoon, Constable.
Oh, hello, Doctor.
I have to take this patient to radiology for tests.
Oh, that's funny.
Nobody mentioned it to me. Oh. Well, perhaps the constable you relieved forgot to tell you. Oh, could you give me a hand to get her out of bed, please?
Of course.
Oh.
I think
I better get a nurse to help you, Doctor.
Don't be ridiculous. Come on, girl, I haven't got all day.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor. I can't do it. I'll go and get a nurse. Well, come on. What are you waiting for?
God's sake, Rebecca, what have I killed her?
One less copper in the world. Come on, get me out of here, will you?
Here we are. Home, sweet home.
Yeah, Miss Rogers brought me down here when I first arrived.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, let's get you settled in. Here, you can have this side of the locker. Not that we have much to store.
Right. You're very kind.
Pass your stuff over. I'll hang it up for you.
You know, I was really scared when they first brought me in. I'm glad they put me in with someone like you.
There's a lot of people here you can trust, love. But there's also a lot of people to watch out for.
That Lou Kelly, is she one of them?
Yep. Not many brains, but a real troublemaker.
Judy seems very nice.
One of the best mates I've ever had.
What was it that Lou said that upset her so much? I didn't understand.
Well, I suppose you'll find out sooner or later. Judy's a lesbian. She's also one of the nicest people you could ever hope to meet.
Are you a lesbian?
No, love.
Well, who is this Pixie?
Oh, she was in here for a while. We all loved her, not just Judy. Look, love, she wouldn't force her attentions on anyone. So don't let the likes of Lou Kelly try and tell you otherwise.
Well, so long as she's a friend of yours, she's okay by me.
No Simpson to emergency ward. No Simpson, advance
Rebecca, can you walk? What? Can you walk? We'll never get out of here otherwise. Here we are. Are you sure you would go through this?
Stop snivelling, will you? I'm not going back inside for any bastard.
Sister! Sister Anderson!
Oh, I didn't think we'd do it. Haven't done anything yet. They're looking for us by now. Get the bloody car, will you? Go on!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Keep going. Judy?
Look, dancing with her is like dancing with an octopus.
Would you think you could take this a bit more seriously? It is a world record.
Okay, but get someone else to dance with her. I can't stand it anymore.
Angel, how about you? Do you think you could...
Go on, give it a go.
Oh, look, you can't be any worse than her, okay? Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? For God's sake.
Didn't think I'd be back, did you?
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around.